You know those children's stories that just stick with you? Ever wonder why? It's not some kind of magic. It's a craft. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a simple story about a boy and a deer to see exactly how these powerful narratives are actually built. So yeah, that's the big question for today. How does a seemingly simple story manage to deliver such a heavy-hitting message? I'll tell you, it's way more than just talking animals and a happy ending. It's all about the hidden machinery of storytelling, the little choices that make a huge impact. And this story is going to be our blueprint. All right, let's start at the beginning. Every great story has to start somewhere, right? You got to have that before picture, the ordinary world. And for us, that's with a boy's exciting day. So we meet our main character, Charlie. And what's great is he's just a regular kid. No superpowers, no secret destiny. He's just really excited for a school tour. I mean, who can't relate to that feeling, right? Waking up early, waiting for the bus. The story is pulling us in by making him totally normal, totally one of us. It's a classic move, and it works. And look at this. The story even gives us a little play-by-play of his morning. 5 a.m., bus arrives. He gets to the river. It all feels normal, kind of predictable even. And that's exactly the point. The storyteller is building up this sense of routine just so they can completely shatter it later on. Okay, and this is a really important piece of the puzzle. Before anything weird happens, we see Charlie just taking it all in. He's wowed by the colorful butterflies, the animals, the whole scene. This isn't just filler text. The storyteller is planting a seed, showing us that Charlie already has this connection to nature. That's going to be huge in a minute. Okay, so we've got our setup. The normal world is established. Now for the fun part. This is where things take a turn into a dream and a deer. And bam, suddenly a deer comes near him. That word, suddenly, it's like a little alarm bell in a story, isn't it? It tells you, okay, the normal part is over. Pay attention now. Something different is about to go down. And then this happens. The deer just casually says, "Don't worry, you can understand our language here." Whoa. Right there, that's the moment. That's what story nerds call the inciting incident. The rules of reality just got thrown out the window and we've been pulled into the deep end of the story. The real adventure starts now. But hang on a second. Let's think about this. A talking deer? Why do it that way? And why set it in a dream? Well, it's actually a genius move. In the real world, a talking deer is just silly. But in a dream, anything's possible. It gives the storyteller a free pass to deliver a message that is literally out of this world. What we're looking at is a classic narrative device. It's a tool, a technique. By putting this conversation in a dream, the story makes something impossible feel not only believable, but important. It gives the deer's words this incredible weight, you know? It's a clever trick to make us really listen. All right, the stage is set, the rules are broken. Now we get to the whole point of the story, the deer's urgent plea. This is the real heart of it all. And this is so smart. The deer doesn't just lecture Charlie. It paints a picture, a before and after. The past was peaceful, clean, balanced. The present? Domination, shrinking homes, plastic everywhere. It's a simple gut punch of a comparison that shows you the problem instantly. Way more powerful than a bunch of statistics, right? And it doesn't stop there. The story gets specific. It's not some vague, oh, the environment is in trouble. No, it's our homes are shrinking, rivers are filled with plastic. These are things you can actually picture, and that makes the warning feel so much more real and, frankly, a lot more urgent. And then, this. Tears rolled down the deer's eyes. This is where the story stops talking to your brain and starts talking straight to your heart. It's a direct emotional appeal. When that deer cries, you don't just understand the problem, you feel the weight of it. That is some powerful storytelling. And just when you think it can't get more intense, the story raises the stakes. This isn't just about today. The deer says our next generations may become homeless. Many animals may disappear from the earth. We're talking about the future. We're talking about extinction. Suddenly, this isn't just a problem anymore. It's a crisis. Okay, so the deer has made its case, and it's a powerful one. But a warning is one thing. What happens next? That brings us to the resolution, a promise for nature. So Charlie wakes up, and you know how dreams can just kind of fade away? Not this one. He knows it was a dream, but the message, that felt completely real. And that's the whole point of that narrative device.
The dream was just the delivery system for an idea that's meant to stick around in the real world. And here's the proof. Charlie doesn't just think, wow, weird dream. He starts talking. We must take care of nature. We must protect animals. He's not just a passive listener anymore. The story has transformed him into a messenger, an advocate. He's got a mission now.
And this little line here, and his friends agreed. Don't just skip over that. It's actually a huge deal. It shows that the message isn't just for one person, it's contagious. It shows how one person, changed by a powerful story, can start a ripple effect that changes a whole group. So, if you boil it all down, what did we just see? It's a perfect three-step formula. Step 1, start with something ordinary, like a school trip. Step 2, introduce something fantastic, like a talking deer's plea. And step 3, bring that lesson back into the real world with an action. Simple, right? But it's a structure that has powered stories for thousands of years because, well, it just works. And in the end, this story just comes right out and says it. The moral is crystal clear. Protect nature, and nature will protect us. Every single thing we've talked about, the relatable hero, the dream, the deer's tears, it was all engineered to lead us to this exact takeaway. It's a masterclass in focused storytelling. So, when you pull a story apart like this, you see it's not just a cute tale. It's a powerful machine built to change minds. And that's a tool that's not just for children's books. It's for, well, everything. It's how we share big ideas and maybe even change the world. Which really just leaves one last question. It's not about Charlie's story anymore. It's about yours.